with the buzzword craze, AI becoming popular now in all news media and everything tech business now focusing on AI, artificial intelligence, generative AI, and chat GPT, we are obviously going to get a rise in organizations now peddling and pushing AI products, and I'm using air quotes when I say that, that aren't actually AI. And we're seeing more and more of that happen, especially with conversations circling around the dot-com bubble burst and the dot-com phase, when all these website-based companies kind of had the sheet pulled over people's eyes, and then finally the time came to deliver and they couldn't deliver, and a lot of people lost their money. And in this article from 2021, I think this really goes over well what we're seeing now, how to spot when a company is trying to peddle you fake AI. It's becoming more and more prevalent. These days, it seems like nearly every tech startup is touting the use of AI in their products or business processes. They release press and marketing materials advertising smart new features that look like artificial intelligence, all under the guise that this rebrand will serve the end user better. We're doing it to save you money, time, problems, they proclaim. Unfortunately, recent data shows that companies are less than honest about their use of artificial intelligence, advertising AI product features that are really just basic automation technology features. This kind of popped up in my head today because I came across a company, a tech company, just a few moments ago as I was reading through my articles here, that claim to be AI based, and it's a company that's working with call centers for productivity. And I'm not going to name the company because I'm still doing research on it. But upon looking at them, every product in their suite of products was AI labeled. Everything was AI this, AI that, AI this, AI that, and they claim to advance productivity in call centers, which they actually had some data to support. But I do believe, as of right now, I believe that they're touting AI, but they're not actually using AI, and that it's just automated, generative products, tech products behind the scenes, and they're labeling it, slapping the label on their AI to kind of get heat and marketing, because they use that term so much in their website and in their white papers. It was AI this, AI that, and so I'm thinking it's all just a ploy to gain attention, which is unfortunate because it actually looked like they had a really good product. So it doesn't really seem like it's fair. I mean, they had data to support that their product was actually making massive differences. So you got to do what you got to do. So they're not necessarily an example of a bad company, and I'm not even saying, I don't even know for sure yet if they are or not, but it is happening, that's for sure. There is value, cash value, associated with a company's ability to appear tech savvy. The UK investment firm MMC Ventures says that startups with some type of AI component can attract as much as 50% more funding than other software companies. Never mind that the Wall Street Journal suspects 40% or more of those companies don't use any real or any form of real AI at all. And that's actually another article here. 40% of AI startups in Europe don't actually use AI, claims report. And then it basically says that, according to the survey from London venture capital firm MMC, 40% of European startups that are classified as AI companies don't actually use artificial intelligence in a way that is material to their businesses, meaning there's some form of artificial intelligence being used, but it's not making a difference in the final product, is what they're saying. And so here it says, the devil's in the details. Artificial intelligence is the ultimate marketing buzzword. Companies can score a lot of extra press and investor attention for claiming to be an AI company. Community tech forums are already reeling over it. Disappointed by the dishonesty that seems to be gaining traction worldwide, we think the general hype will only snowball, making the blurred lines blurrier. And then they go down here and it says 3 ways companies use fake AI for their benefit. So they're going to highlight 3 different cases here. Voice recognition software performing secret manual transcripts. There was a Chinese voice recognition software company that boasted bold AI claims at an international technology forum in 2018. Here they demonstrated how their automated voice software could conduct real-time language interpretations from English into Chinese in an audience presentation. The company scored millions in funding by promising to deliver next-generation smart speech technology. That is until a previous employee claimed to be one of the human interpreters tasked with simultaneously transcribing his speeches behind the screen. Another UK automated speech recognition company, now defunct, was accused by the BBC for secretly stashing humans at faraway call centers who manually converted voicemails into text while the company raised enough funds to go fully automated. Unfortunately, the undercover outsourcing was in direct violation of the UK's data privacy laws, and the company's PR blunder ruined their chance to live out their AI dreams. So we see something like that. That was straight up lying. Straight up, they are saying they're one thing, but they're using humans to do another. A lot of them aren't that way, though. A lot of them are just general automation. And I think that's the one that I came across this morning. I think it's just the basic automation. I mean, AI has been it's a buzzword. It's been slapped on everything. I mean, I remember articles from 10 years ago about Facebook's AI that they had built into the algorithms for the social media platforms, and they labeled it AI, and it was just an algorithm that was designed to generate the content that you want to see and interact with. And so that's what I think is going on here for most tech companies. I think they're slapping AI on it because it is a buzzword. It does get them more attention. I have friends in industries where they are slapping AI on things to get attention, and so I know it's happening. I know it's happening to at least a few. It wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't happen to even more than that. I think the big question the big question that comes to mind, though, is this another .com gold rush, or is this another .com bubble that's going to pop and blow up eventually? And that's something we've talked about in a previous article. It's something I mentioned at the beginning of this video. There's a lot of signs pointing to another rush for this. It could just be a craze that goes nowhere if this doesn't keep building, because Meta, for a long time, was something that people were chasing after, and it was the same kind of principle. As soon as Mark Zuckerberg changed the name of Facebook to Meta and then started pursuing the metaverse type concept, it was the same exact thing. Everyone that I know within the tech industry was all of a sudden talking about how they were slapping Meta on everything, and everyone asked, in every presentation, every investor asked, how does your company work with Meta? And now it just kind of seems to have shifted over to AI. How is your company working with AI? Do you guys utilize AI? Or will you ever plan to use AI? All these things are taking place as part of this prompt and push. Now, the more ChatGPT is accepted and used, which I saw an article today, I'm going to read more into it, but it sounds like Mercedes is even looking to potentially utilize ChatGPT within its features for its vehicle. Fancy that. So things like that are starting to happen. I think more and more this is going to become more and more of a craze, and I think a lot of companies are going to be in hot water when they have investors investing in their company, and then it finally comes to light that, hey, they don't actually utilize AI in a meaningful way, that maybe their software developers are utilizing ChatGPT the same way a software developer at IBM would utilize ChatGPT, but it's not being used as part of their actual business model. And I think that there's going to be a lot of fallout from it. But app development companies outsourcing tech engineers. The Wall Street Journal investigated countless instances of exaggerated tech savvy common in AI startups in August 2019. According to one report, an Indian-based app development platform backed by SoftBank was not, in fact, using AI to build apps as advertised. Their claim stating that users can make up to 80% of a mobile app from scratch in about an hour secured nearly $30 million in funding, despite the fact that the company employed human engineers in India to assemble the code, not automated intelligence features. So there you go. And then personal assistant software, companies using humans to teach their assistants. Today's artificial intelligence personal assistants sound just like a real person. Perhaps it's because they sometimes are. Bloomberg uncovered multiple instances that suggest the mild-mannered helpers designed to schedule your meetings and order your food aren't entirely robotic. Former employees of multiple personal assistant software companies say that there is a human behind most automated actions. Oh my gosh. For example, a large percentage of emails sent through a company's scheduling service passed by humans, not a machine. One employee was paid a reasonable salary to sit in front of a computer for 12 hours a day, clicking and highlighting phrases entering the system in an effort to help the computer learn and formulate a proper response. Disgruntled employees from another popular AI-powered product called the technology smoke and mirrors, if anything. So they're trying to simulate AI, but there's no actual AI. And it sounds like that she was just essentially teaching an algorithm how to formulate better. So her job may have lessened over time the more the algorithm learned the proper responses, but it wasn't wasn't actual AI. And it wasn't real AI. How crazy is that? But so that's what we're seeing. I think the reason why I thought this would have been interesting to pull this article up from 2021 and look at what we're seeing here today is obviously AI has now become even more of a buzzword than it was even back then, and more companies are coming out. Like I said, I have that company that I looked at this morning that said that they have AI products layered all over their website, but nowhere on their website or in their white papers do they even discuss how their product is actual AI, which leads me to believe that even though it sounds like their product is really good, they're just using the buzzword AI to garner attention, and there's no real AI to it. Now, is that a bad thing? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. What I am saying, though, is that anyone who is an investor in that company looking to invest in actual AI, once it comes out that there is no real AI in that company, if that is the case, that it's going to cause them a lot of problems in the future. And there's going to be a lot of people that are upset. It may even cause a fallout from it. So what do you guys think in the comment section below? Let me know if you're seeing this more and more, if you're seeing companies label everything AI, and how you feel about it. I'm really interested to know. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one.